What did they eat on the moon? Have you ever wondered what astronauts munch on while floating in space? The Apollo missions of the late 1960s and early 1970s brought us some fascinating answers. When astronauts landed on the moon, they had to eat specially designed foods that were lightweight, non-perishable, and easy to consume in the unique environment of space. For the first moon landing in 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin enjoyed meals that were quite different from what we eat on Earth. They had dehydrated beef and vegetables, pork with potato scallops, and Canadian bacon with apple sauce. These meals were either freeze-dried or preserved by heat, all packed in color-coded pouches labeled for each day of their mission. To eat, the astronauts simply added hot water to rehydrate their meals. The packaging was smartly designed so that if cabin pressure dropped, they could eat through a port in their helmets without taking off their suits. How cool is that? In addition to their main meals, they had contingency foods like Pillsbury's rod-shaped space food sticks. These were created to be small enough to eat through the helmet port in emergencies. While these sticks were part of the Apollo 11 mission, it's unclear if they actually ate them on the moon. By Apollo 15 in 1971, the menu had expanded to include apricot bars as snacks on the lunar surface, along with thermostabilized beefsteaks and hamburgers. These foods were designed with preservatives to prevent spoilage, although some packages went uneaten. Earlier missions also saw improvements in space food. Apollo 8 in 1968 introduced a wet pack containing turkey and gravy. This was a big change from the freeze-dried cubes, offering astronauts a more familiar meal texture. They appreciated this shift, as earlier space food was often monotonous. The meals were not just about nutrition, they had to be practical too. They were lightweight, compact, and safe to eat in zero gravity. Astronauts mostly ate from pouches and tubes to prevent crumbs or liquids from floating away and contaminating the spacecraft. From a nostalgic perspective, the food reflects the innovative spirit of the 1960s. The packaged meals and freeze-dried ingredients showcase the cutting-edge technology of the time. While not luxurious, these foods represented a marvel of science and engineering, allowing humans to survive and work on the moon, something unimaginable just a decade earlier. So, what did they eat on the moon? A mix of freeze-dried and thermostabilized foods like beef and vegetables, pork, bacon with apple sauce, apricot bars, and emergency space food sticks. These meals were practical and nutritious, designed to meet the challenges of lunar exploration during the Apollo missions.